Hello, hello. Webcam is kind of dark. Do I want... I hate the ring light in my face. Hello. Okay. We're gonna deal. We're gonna deal. Welcome, welcome. Solasta. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce. I saw this on Game Pass. I've seen it pop up. I saw it was in a tab in one of the Discords I'm in, which I'm not in very many. Wolfhart, his Discord has a tab for Solasta, and apparently it's supposed to be really, really close to the 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons SRD. It uses that license, which is just basically the 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons rule set. I have popped into the game shortly just to go through character creation. You make an entire party of characters instead of traditionally just making like one character and then picking up a bunch of NPCs. I don't know if there's NPCs you can pick up to fill out party members or anything like that. I know nothing about the story. I know that the gameplay is probably going to be, from the stuff I've looked up, is going to be a 5th edition rule set. I'm very familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, so should be a pretty awesome adventure. I'm hoping. If it's anything like Pillars of Eternity, probably be a lot of reading and that kind of stuff. I don't know if the game is holistically voice acted, but we are going to find out together. And basically just another first impressions, you know, and we'll see where it goes from there. Difficulty, there is, it looks like there are 5 different difficulties, from story mode for super easy, exploring. I kind of want core rule set. I am in the way of that. Let me go ahead and move me real quick so that I can share that as well. We're not going to play on Cataclysm. Ready for a harder challenge. I think we're just going to go ahead and go with the authentic tabletop rule set, which is what I'm hunting for. We will not be doing Iron Man. We're not going to skip the intro because I want to see what all that is about. Now because you have to make 4 characters, I took the time to go ahead and make a team before going live, because otherwise the entire live stream would be nothing but me and character creation, because I'm very picky when it comes to character creation. I mean, you're going to play this character for a long time. You're going to play these characters for a while. I wanted a good solid team. So they have a bunch of pre-generated characters. I don't have any of the DLC stuff, so I can't use any of like the barbarian or druid type stuff. This is just the Game Pass version. How you doing, Owl? Already played the game, but interested to see what you think. Its combat is a lot of fun. I am super excited. Super excited. Yeah, I had been looking at this game through Steam and was like, man, I love me some CRPG isometric goodness. Like I said earlier, I love Pillars of Eternity. I love all those games. Pathfinder Kingmaker. I do have a full team here. We're kind of Team Elven, just because a lot of the character models, it's going to be my first complaint. It's going to be my first complaint when I was going through character creation. There's a lot of ugly ass characters. Now, I've played New World, so maybe that's what they were going for. But we'll detail out our party here. We're going to start with Valeric. Valeric is our half-elven acolyte paladin, who will be the front man for our team. We're going to go big sword, probably two-handed, so he can cast spells as well. He's going to be one of our frontliners. Saddled up beside him is going to be Quinn, our half-elven lawkeeper cleric of the sun. Filling up the rogue slot is actually not going to be a rogue. We are going to see what we can do with a ranger to make him the party rogue. This is Cywin. We went low life with him. He is a Sylvan elf or a wood elf. I know nothing about the lore of the world itself, so I'm going to be learning as we play. But I'm going to try to convert him into both ranger and rogue. I do not have any mods. I know you can't multi-class, but that's okay. He's going to be the party lockpicker. And finally, we have Istarian. Istar, because that is wizard in Lord of the Rings. I just decided to add Arian on it as well. He is our high elf academic wizard. I have not holistically decided what role he will fill, if he will be more, what archetype, I guess. I haven't really looked deep into the archetypes. We're going to kind of figure it out as we go. But this is the team. Hopefully we do good. Let's get started. Brightness. I think I'm going to up the brightness just a little bit, just because I know that for streaming and recording and stuff like that and throwing it up on the internet, sometimes some games can look a little dark. So we're gonna up brightness just a little bit. Hope you're having a good weekend, by the way, Al. And thank you for being here. Oh man, I'm always like, I am such a nerd. I am always so excited when it comes to a new adventure game. Like, I was gonna do some DDO. I was like, man, I gotta check this game out. But there will be more DDO coming, as well as Lord of the Rings Online. Which, little update on Lord of the Rings Online, I lost a bunch of my recordings. The Captain video should have been done by now. I have to do re-recordings for it. Something got corrupted somewhere, so I got some re-recordings to do. Re-recordings? Is that a thing? A lot of good tips down there at the bottom. I know I'm blocking most of them, talking about versatile weapons. If it's versatile, that means you can use it either one-handed or two, and that ups the damage dice. Like, traditionally, the longsword does 1d8 if you're doing sword and board, but then it'll do 1d10 if you two-hand it. All right, let's get started.
Before the Cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either. Then, the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure. The Cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manicalan, they called it, and twisted the land beyond recognition. Now, only the brave and the foolish go there, in search of ancient treasures. But something is happening deep in those Badlands. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Well, like that. It is the year 1024 after the Cataclysm. New states have arisen around the Badlands and crave its treasures. A newly discovered road offers a safer route into the ruined heart of the Empire from the Principality of Masgarth. Masgarth? We're going to go with Masgarth. Upsetting the balance of power. The Legacy Council is formed to ensure that the knowledge is shared. It issues a call forth for agents to explore the Badlands in its name. So the Legacy Council is hunting for adventurers, okay? Adventurers flock to Caer Cyflen, the Principality's capital and home to the Council. 4 strangers meet in the Gravekeeper's Cask, close to the Council chambers. I like that it's gives me the option to just like read through it and then be like, okay, start.
This beer tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining.
Is this the place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late. Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Sit, relax. Perhaps you'd enjoy a pint of this obnoxious ale. You're not too late, friend. We're all here for the same reason. Grab a chair. Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
Looks like you've been waiting here a while.
Indeed. You mentioned something about some trouble. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, I was making my way here when 3 bandits leapt from the bushes with crossbows. They dragged me off to some decrepit prison and tossed me in a filthy cell that smelled of rat piss. Don't know what was holding the place up.
Very much enjoy that they're talking to each other. I like that. Character selection and basic movement. Okay, this is some classic stuff. Click on the character 3D view portrait, so I can just click here to select which character I want. Use the select all button. That's just here. Okay. Right click and drag to rotate the camera. Good stuff. Or Q and E. Q and E. Fantastic. How zoomed in can we get? You can zoom in quite a bit. We gotta get our stuff. And okay, journal. That's down here. All right, no problem. It's good. Okay, just classic questing stuff. No problem there. I wonder if there's like a highlight button. And I know that that's in some of these games where it's like, okay, well, hold whatever button to highlight certain things. Like, that's, I don't, some people like the mechanic, some people don't like the mechanic. To be honest, I'm okay with it because otherwise you're just like combing the screen with your mouse, trying to be like, oh, what can I interact with? Crawl through the hole, click on the other side. Okay, no problem. After moving the camera around, examining your surroundings, you can center the character to follow them. Double click the portrait. Got it. Got it. Okay. That's awesome. All right. I can already hear some talking. What spells do we got going on? I did enjoy the character creation process as far as like creating the actual character himself. So picking the spells and all that, very, very fun. Okay, press and hold Alt. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna have to get accustomed to that. And we have a torch. Okay. He's half elven. I mean, it's not like he's struggling to see. Highlighted elements are interactive. Understood. Woo. Okay, escape the prison. Can we... No, he can just climb right up there. Awesome. Alright, climbing and jumping. No problem there. Jump distance. Okay, they have to have a certain strength. I understand. Critical path is always open to the characters without superior physical abilities. However, optional loot is sometimes harder to reach. Can he make the jump? No. No, he cannot. What if we... That seems about similar distance there, so... I may need a moment. I can hear a little person crying upstairs, so... I shall just pause right here. I'm gonna be right back, guys. Very sorry, I gotta get a baby. There's an angel crying. Okay, I have returned. Apologies. Also had to lose that hoodie. Little guys just was not having it. So hopefully there are no more interruptions like that to go get a little guy. But if there is, I'm sorry, I am daddy first. I love the interactions. I love that, like, he's knocking stuff around. I mean, I feel like somebody may have heard that, but what do we got? Okay, we got some bandits and some treasure. Ooh, let's do this. And we have a healing potion. Fantastic. What to shove this big ass wall? Oh man. That is one way to take care of business. Okay, looting and inventory management. I hate inventory management in games. But it's okay. We'll make do. Okay. Stackables, understood. Is this our goodies? Oh, and he just put everything on. Okay, we're gonna take the shield off because we need a free hand to cast. We get a crafting manual for Scroll of Cure. This is the stuff in the chest. Take these, some arrows. We'll just put those there for now. Actually, we'll save up space. There is encumbrance, which is okay. That's okay. And he is using the spear because... Oh, C brings up my spell list. Oh, so that's just cast a spell. The spear should be versatile. It is. Fantastic. Okay, now... Are we out of here? Is that everything? Cool.
Nice move, that trick with the wall. Glad you're no worse for wear.
This council needs to get organized. They have no right to keep us waiting like this.
Have another ale. It's not like you have anywhere better to be. Well, let me tell you my story then. I too was accosted on the way here, but I faced my foes head on. So what are you waiting for? Spit it out, why don't you?
Well, Ranger's a bit of a drunk. That's okay. Well, we are definitely going first. Dashing. Move to a point in the yellow area. It uses your main action, and of course you can dash for more. Yep, very... I don't want to dash though. Let's see here. He's got Divine Senses, Lay on Hands, Neutralize Poison, Cure Disease. We're not going to bother with that. We're gonna smite something. And then in turn. Attack an enemy using default weapon, mouse over them and left click. Also cast a spell or switch weapons. Okay, understood. Shoving. Try to shove an enemy back or down. Select shove. You can choose the available options. Okay. Shove. Let's shove you. Preferably away. That's awesome. Okay. We're just gonna hold our ground here, I think. Okay, clicking dodge uses your main action, provides following benefits. They should attack with disadvantage. That's understood. Let's try to hit it with the sword.
Once more, we prevail.
My man. All right. Cross the bridge. Disengage and push the rock. Okay, I might have messed up. I might not have done whatever it is that they wanted me to do. Okay, they're gonna set it up for me. Okay, disengage, so no attack of opportunity. We are still going first. Disengage, and then disengage, yes, proceed, and then we'll just click on the rock.
What a bunch of namby-pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
That's right, mate. It's always good to be lucky.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not dragonborn, I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Einar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed, if you believe them.
Easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
Oh, come on.
Huh, you'll see.
So, anyway,
Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real, and not just in the Badlands. I stumbled across a secret settlement right here in the Principality. What? I traveled here from the east and left the main highway, hoping to save time by traversing the hills. The views were magnificent, but I should have kept my eye on the path, because it gave way beneath my feet, plunging me into Stygian darkness. Ow! That's gonna leave a mark.
It's interesting. Now they talk to each other. I do like that they they got together at this table and they're all telling basically their backstories. If only real players would do that in D&D. Would sit down and the DM didn't have to be like, all right, I'm gonna lead you by the nose. This is your whole story. Okay. Light sources. Okay. Explore deep and dark places. Most of my entire team is elven blood, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Light flammable objects. That's he's hurt. The ball actually hurt him. Okay. Okay.
A little light is always welcome.
He's gonna light that with his candle. That's pretty cool. Okay. What is this?
Orcs? Here? Strange. I wonder what this totem means.
It probably means don't come in here. Doesn't appear anywhere to go but the door. If your character can cast healing spells like a cleric, for instance, press the cast button and select a spell in order to recover less hit points. You can always use a potion found in nearby loot. Open inventory, right-click on the potion to use it. Okay. This so happens to be a... Okay, we'll take all of these things. Also, we'll take the torch, and then... What am I using down here? Some component pouch. Okay. We'll go ahead and drink the potion. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put the candle out.
There they are. Discretion is clearly the better part of valor in this instance.
That right there probably would have been better if, like, he would have narrated it and been like, I saw some orcs and decided that stealth, you know, discretion the better part of valor. Cautious mode, basically stealth. Okay. Let's see here. Let me do some sneaky stuff with the with the wizard. Okay. Okay. And we are... Hold Alt for more creature info. Yeah, my guy knows nothing about them. Okay. We're not going to try to fight because we will get overwhelmed and horribly mauled. We're just going to try to stick with what they want us to do here. And then if I click over here, will he just autopath? Okay. I definitely like all the interactions and stuff. I hope a lot of this, like, keeps up. Oh, shit. Astarion is not a good... He's not good at jumping. Every orc in Mordor is going to hear this racket. Okay, camera. Nope, getting closer to him does not work. Alright, let's go further away then. Well, he's just beating himself up the whole go. And what is that? Got a campfire?
No other means of egress is apparent. Fine. I shall wait until they go. These creatures do hunt, right?
Okay, to recover hit points, special ability spells, you must take long rests. That's understandable. Safe places are represented by campfires. They also show on the location map. Preparing spells, spellcasters probably prepare after each rest. Click your hero's list of known spells. Choose which ones you want to prepare. Understood. Okay. Start long rest. Kind of a weird loading screen. Okay. Let's prepare some spells here. Okay, for our cantrips, we have Firebolt, Shocking Grasp, and Sparkle, because Sparkle Fingers. We have Comprehend Languages that we can cast as Ritual. Our 3 combat spells, Sleep, Magic Missile, and Mage Armor. Don't really think we're going to need Identify or any of those at the moment. So, Validate, and I'm good with it. The orcs appear to have moved on. And this would be the way out, I guess.
I would have slaughtered every one of those green-skinned monsters. Orcs have a very distinctive stink. We should bill the council for all this wasted time.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yes, but I have a good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business. You can't have a true friendship without trust. What are you hiding? Fine. You want to know the truth? I stopped on the way here to visit an old friend of mine and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Oh, that's not good.
Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it. Because, you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
I'm curious if these have to do with their backstories, or if they have to do with the class, or what combination is used to create that backstory, or is it just default? Like if I had a full party of fighters, what would have happened? Yeah, cautious mode to move stealthy. We just learned about stealth. Okay. Oh, so he's got some tracks. Human tracks, probably bandits. They look quite fresh. Now, is this because I'm ranger? Okay, right click and drag to rotate camera view to change your perspective. You can also... Yeah. I'm not sure why it went over that again. We will take... do these stack? No? Okay.
Oh, Liam. Always thoughtful.
There's some guards. Alright. Super stealth mission. I'm about it. Try picking a lock, mouse over door or chest, and left click, select the whole party. The most skilled character will automatically be chosen. That's cool. Okay, reach the next courtyard. Pretty well lit there. Okay, find the treasure room. Recover stolen gems. Oh, we got a bush over here. that has 2 angry violets. Common in the Principality of Masgarth, this flower is named after a famous wizard. His name was Angry Violet. Okay. What does it make, though? I guess I'll have to find out. I'm going to swap over to the bow here just in case. Can I climb up this? Oh, I can. That's awesome.
Stop! The trap!
Okay. To disarm a trap, you must first detect it, obviously. Try to open or lockpick a chest as a trap that you haven't detected. You're going to get smoked. Try disarming the trap by mousing over it, left click. You'll need to make a successful dexterity check. Thieves' tools will help if you're proficient with them. Some traps can only be disarmed by triggering them. If you fail to disarm a trap, you may trigger it or lock it or simply need to try again. Understood. Try to disarm the trap. Okay, let's see.
Done and done.
Okay, so far the ranger has done very good. Let's try to disarm this one.
Easy.
We got Liam's heirloom, which is just a quest item worth 500 gold, and then 22 gold pieces. Fantastic. All right. Uh-oh. Why is Liam
There
out
you are, you filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
A grave mistake.
Liam, what are you doing here? I told you I'd take care of it.
Okay, critical characters. Sometimes, in the course of your adventure, some non-player characters may become critical. This means if you let them die, the game is over. Oh, we don't want that. Surprise attacks. If you attack an enemy while undetected, you gain advantage. Rogues get a sneak attack with that. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and draw swords. So that
Bleed.
we can then offhand strike him.
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
Lord Karen. Maybe we're looking for a fight. We're not here to get drunk. Who's asking?
Depends on who's asking.
Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
So you're real then. We should get paid for waiting? No. We're ready.
Then we are here at your service, sir.
Very good.
Can you tell us more about the job?
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the... Let's learn about the Principality.
What can you tell us about this place, the Principality?
We don't exactly have the time. Anyway, the Principality of Masgarth is ruled by Princess Kaiwood Silverflower. We are a wealthy state with fertile lands, and the easiest access to the Badlands through a pass called the Copperhead Road. We're in the capital, Caer Kiflin, which was once part of the ancient Manicalan Empire of the High Elves. Hence the magnificent elvish buildings up there in the High Town. While we don't have a state religion, all of the major faiths of Solasta are represented here, though we tend to favor Einar, the god of valor and fidelity.
But that's the deity my party paladin worships. I believe. Tell me about the Legacy Council.
We hear this is a mission for the Council, but what is it exactly?
Dear Moraike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple, but you know, politics. The Council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
Okay. What all organizations are there?
What are the organizations you mentioned?
The Council is, how to put it, a non-governmental organization, meaning that state governments are not represented to avoid partisanship. Instead, there are delegates from the Guild of Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, the Arcaneum, and the Circle of Denantar. And the Church of Einar guarantees fairness, led by Marshal Beric Sunblaze and Oathkeeper Lyra Keen.
Wow, that was a lot of information. Okay. That I'm gonna try to retain. What are the Eastern Kingdoms?
Which countries make up these Eastern Kingdoms?
Simple. The Principality of Masgarth, here, is in the middle. The Snow Alliance lies to the north, the Kingdom of Galavan to the east, and the New Empire to the south. All friendly, more or less, but the peace is fragile.
Okay. And the Badlands is where the treasure is, but we're going to ask anyway.
What are the Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland that used to be the elven empire called Manicalan. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great Cataclysm. Now, only ruins remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
Okay, we know enough.
I think we know enough now. Thank you.
Are you our employer?
Are we going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
Okay.
We should go, don't you think?
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Well, whose fault is that?
I like that everything's voiced. I thought I was going to have to read everything so far, other than, reading tutorial stuff, which I could probably do a better job explaining for, anybody watching this afterwards, if you're not familiar with the 5e D&D system. So I'll try to do my best to, rather than just being like, oh, this works like this, because reasons. Give that better explanation. I haven't really noticed anything though that's been like you were super early. All we did was like the 4 tutorial I guess missions, character introductions, if you will. But I haven't noticed anything that's like, oh well, that's super far away from 5th edition. Which just engaging in the game and enjoying that is going to be way more important to me to be like, oh, is this like 100% canon, you know, when it comes to 5e. Okay, finding your way and care, dang it, that guy said it and I'm gonna slaughter it again. Did he say Kaiflin? The Principality, capital is a large city. Right now you need to find the Legacy Council. Once you've been here, you'll have access to fast travel functions. But for now, you're gonna have to walk. Okay, party is already in good order. Let's check the map here. I do like the markers on the map, though. We're as we progress, I guess we will see. We'll see how good it is. Hello. Interact with this character, sure.
We'll talk after your swearing in.
Okay.
Lord Karen said not to bother you yet.
Lord Karen just walked around through all of town and was like, hey, it's going to be a group of elves and half-elves coming out of the tavern here. Don't talk to them.
This place is magnificent.
Legacy Council discovered. I'm assuming this here, this little blinking on my compass is kind of what I'm following here. Well, let's get sworn in and then we'll talk to people. Up here? Yep, sure is.
Nice gardens. I never thought I'd get so close to the embassies.
I suppose I'm okay with the formation. I was just thinking that.
Look at the size of this council hall.
So this is what they spend our taxes on. Look, is that the princess? Wait, is she leaving? Apparently so. Then who will administer the oath?
I don't know if there was like a formation setting or something like that to where I could, you know, switch up, you know, where, like what position they were in instead of having, you know, just like 2 and 2. Who would know about this? It's not her role, Quinn. He's a cleric. He should know about these kinds of things.
There's an oath keeper for that, I think.
You thought it would be the princess?
Well, no. She doesn't rule the council.
Doesn't she lead the council?
No. In this chamber, she's just another delegate. Lady Keene, the council's oath keeper, is trusted by all.
Lord Karen,
Yes, milady.
are these your new deputies?
They are, milady.
My name is Lyra Keene, oath keeper of the council.
Shh. Quiet, everyone.
And I will be administering your vows. Once sworn in, you will carry the authority of the council wherever you go. Your every action will reflect upon the council's reputation. Remember that. Always. Now, please, raise your right hands. Do you, each and all, solemnly swear your lives and allegiance to this council, and promise to carry forth our mission to protect our alliance from any who would threaten the common good?
I
swear.
Excellent. Lord Karen will enter your name into the council's register. Thank you for your service.
Congratulations, deputies.
Wait, that's it?
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Let's focus on the mission.
Stop wasting time. What's the mission?
Well, a motivated deputy. So, the mission. As I'm sure you know, the council maintains a number of outposts to secure the border between the Principality and the Marches. One of them is the former Imperial fortress, KLM. It's held by some 50 troops under the command of Captain Henrik. He sends us weekly status reports, or rather, he used to. We haven't heard a word from him in 3 weeks. Leave immediately for KLM and find out if anyone there is still alive. If Captain Henrik or anyone else is still breathing, bring him back. The council wants a first-hand report.
Tell us about Captain Henrik.
What can you tell us about this Captain Henrik?
A fine officer, more than 15 years in the Principality's army. He inspires trust, loyalty, and courage, hence the decision to post him there, facing danger.
Okay. The only armor I'm not with at the moment, or aesthetic, is just whatever is going on with Valric's pauldrons here. These shoulder World of Warcraft looking things he's got going on. It's not a good look. Okay. Of course it's dangerous, that's why it's called adventure. We're not saying that. You spoke of the marches.
Wait, these marches, they're not in the Badlands, are they?
The Marches are a no man's land, between the civilized world and the Badlands. It's outside the chain of mountains that really define the Badlands. We wouldn't send you in there. Yet.
Okay. We are ready to go.
Right, I guess that's that. It's on to Kerlem.
Faction relations. I was about to say, it looked like we got some faction points or something. Okay, the 5 council factions have representatives in the city. I'm just going to say the city. They can sell you equipment, spells, and many other things. The better your relationship with the faction, the more they have to offer and the lower their prices. However, these factions are in competition with each other, which means you can't please them all. Okay. Various subquests will give you opportunities to improve your relationship with one faction or another. Keep an eye on the faction section of the journal. Okay. Map button to open your location map. Understood. Okay, for now you can use fast travel return to the tavern. And we are ready to level up. Do I have to take a rest to level up, or can I just level up anywhere? Oh, I can swap their voice if I don't like it? That's interesting. Crafting. Let's check the journal here. Level up. Okay. You now have enough experience to level up. To do so, you must take a long rest. Okay. Okay. Back to the, do I need to fast travel there? Kind of want to wander around and talk to people. There's some stuff over here. We're going to wander around them. Oh, wait. Nope, 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 nope. Whole team. Where's my whole team button? There it is. Whole team. Said there was a angry bush over here. Is that really what it was called? Yeah. All right. Just gonna meander around and pick up every scrap of trash we can. There's a priest. Interact with this character. Okay, maybe not. Is there anybody else here? Sunblaze Court. There are a bunch of people here. Snow Alliance Embassy. What is going on with the map? Is that who? Nope, we're gonna come talk to you.
Clear skies, my friends.
Okay. Clear skies indeed. Alright, I suppose pursue the main story and see how it goes. Because guess we'll go back and rest. Oh, we can talk to somebody. Good.
Clear skies, adventurers.
Fire to your blade.
One of the faithful, I see. Nice to meet you.
I am Chaplain Dallin Locke. You can come here at any time to seek the help of the church.
That is good to know, Chaplain.
What services do you have?
We do require your services.
Okay, so vendor. He's got some potions and stuff. He's got a holy symbol as a cloak. That's pretty cool. Holy symbol as an amulet. Holy symbol belt buckle. That's pretty cool. Some scrolls. We could also sell here. We're not going to, but okay, so... There appears to be very, linear, like, pathways where I can click, which isn't a bad thing. That's okay. I do like the art style of like the setting. Everything looks pretty good. Some
Hello,
of the
adventurers.
character detail not so much.
What
but
can I offer you?
seems to be like hit or miss with some of the characters. I guess we need a room.
We'd like to stay for the night.
Sure. Just walk up to the suite and settle in.
A suite?
It's more like a large bedroom, really. But this is the capital city.
All right, let's get a level up. Valeric. Okay, so we're gaining Divine Smite. When we hit a creature with a melee attack, we can spend 1 spell slot to deal additional 2d8 radiant damage. Let's go. An additional 1d8 per spell slot above first. Plus 1, an additional d8 when hitting undead or a fiend. We can choose a fighting style as a specialty, and we gain some spells. Fantastic. Okay. So, fighting style, I think we're going to go with great weapon fighting. I think he's just going to go with a big weapon. Because we're not going to use protection because he's not going to have a shield. And I'm not super concerned with +1 AC. Yeah, great weapon fighting. And then we can prepare some spells for him as well. So, Bless is good. Heroism is great. Shield of Faith is good. Cure Wounds, I suppose it's okay. Yeah, it's good. That's good. Those are good. Those are all good. Okay, Quinn. Alright, so he's gaining Channel Divinity. Can use Channel Divinity action once between rests. He can turn undead or use Herald of the Sun because he is a cleric of sunlight. So he can engulf a visible enemy within 6 cells, 6 squares, with radiant light causing radiant damage +2 per caster level versus their constitution save and cause blinded condition for 1 minute that is negated by the saving throw. Fantastic. His spells, I don't want Bane. We are going to grab Bless. Doesn't need Cure Wounds. Healing Word is fine. How long are we looking for this? This is a 10-minute. Shield of Faith is also a 10-minute. Detect Good and Evil. Let's go with Guiding Bolt. Level up Simon. So he's going to get a fighting style. We're going to go probably with 2 weapon. Can cast spells from the ranger spell list. Fantastic. Although archery is very good to get attacks on the enemy. I mean, that's +2 to hit. 2-weapon fighting will allow him to be in the mix. He can use his ability modifier to damage. So we're going to wind up using finesse weapons with him. So yeah, we're gonna 2-weapon fight. His ability to hit with a bow will still be good, but I want him to be able to do multiple attacks. Okay, so as far as the ranger spells go, and these are all pretty good ones. Animal Friendship, Cure Wounds. Hunter's Mark is for sure, if it's true to the spell, probably one of the best ranger spells, period. It's a bonus action to cast, which means it doesn't take my full action. And you just deal an additional 1d6 damage when you hit a creature that has been marked. If that creature dies, you can then reapply that mark. You can reapply that Hunter's Mark. So, very awesome spell. I know that Jump is a good one, but also Goodberry could be really good just to top off hit points. It also says that they provide sustenance for long rest, but he is a ranger, so long rest and stuff like that, he should be able to hunt. Let's change that. We're going to get Hunter's Mark, and I think we're going to go ahead and get Jump just because it said that there are like special treasures that may or may not be out of the way. So Hunter's Mark and Jump. And then we are going to level up Astarion. He gets to pick his Arcane Tradition at 2nd level. Gains some spell slots, gets Arcane Recovery, which lets him get some spell slots back, which is nice. His Arcane Tradition, the Green Mage. Spells from the Green Mage magic list are considered wizard spells for you. Animal Friendship, Detect Poison and Disease, Entangle, Fairy Fire, Goodberry, Hunter's Mark, Longstrider. A bunch of Ranger and Druid spells. You are trained to craft basic ammunition with smithing tools, arrows, and bolts. He would gain proficiency in light armor. He would gain the fighting style archery as a wizard. And he also gains natural explorer, so you could build like a quasi arcane archer, sort of. Okay, that's somewhat interesting. Lore Master, advantage on Arcana, History, and Investigation. That's awesome. Advantage to copy scrolls to your spellbook. That's super good. Scrolls and potion crafting costs and times are halved. I really like that. The Shock Arcanist when casting spells from the War List, they count as being cast with 1 slot higher. Okay, so basically, if any of these spells here, like Magic Missile, if I were to throw Magic Missile at 1st level, it counts as a 2nd level spell. Which, great for damage dealer. But I'm going to be honest, I think that having a know-it-all in the party could be better. Or could be good. And Court Mage comes from the Lost Valley, I guess, expansion or DLC or something. I don't have that. Yeah, we're going to go with Lore Master. We're going to go with Lore Master this time. Okay, so we have some spells to select. I do like that it grays out the spells I already have. I did take all the ritual spells right off the rip, right off the bangle, because you're supposed to be able to cast ritual spells without losing spell slots as long as you have time to do it. So we get 2 spells to choose from. I think that Protection from Evil could be good. I don't know how often I'll use that. We're going to grab Grease because it's always awesome. And then I think Featherfall. Yeah. We'll go ahead and prepare his spells. I do like the level up. I like how this is set up. I like this a lot. Okay, so we have Featherfall, Comprehend Languages. We're going to get rid of Comprehend Languages. We're going to grab Yeah, Featherfall, Mage Armor. How long does Mage Armor last for? It should last for... Okay, I was going to say, it should last for a long time. And Sleep is always good. Grease and Sleep, fantastic spells. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and close that off. And it appears to be nighttime now. Let's talk to you. Hello.
Clear skies, adventurers.
Okay. Let's go talk to this guy, and I'll stand in a weird straight line.
Go get killed in the Badlands.
I don't like you very much. Oh, Lord, Karen's down here. We can't go into any of these doors. This is our room. Okay, now that we've leveled up, buy some food. We'll check the journal here. Buy some food for the journey. It says to buy 4. Okay, we will go find a merchant to purchase some food from. Real quick, because I haven't done it yet, we are going to go ahead and save. So, save 1. Hello.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay. You maybe? Okay, tutorial crafting, and Solasta, you can craft various items. To do so, you need the proper equipment, ingredients, skill, and time. For magical items, sometimes you need to know spells. Okay, crafting is performed while traveling. Once your party has set up camp, but is not yet sleeping. Okay, so basically in downtime. Characters can devote some of their free time to working on their current crafting tasks. It's pretty cool. So kind of a like click and forget, kind of hands off. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. These are the tools required for crafting. So we have herbalism, scroll, poisoner, enchanted weapons and armor. The rosary. You will need to be proficient with these tools to use them. I don't know who's proficient in what. Even if you're proficient with a given crafting tool, you still need specific skills to make successive checks against the recipe's difficulty, or DC. To craft potions, sometimes medicine is enough, but arcana is very useful. To craft poisons, medicine or nature is useful. To craft scrolls or enchanted items, arcana is a must. Okay. Crafting, of course, requires ingredients. They can be found while adventuring or gathering from flowers, bushes, and rocks, sometimes from dead creatures. Obviously, you can also buy them from shops unless they are very, very rare. Enchanting requires primed items that have been magically prepared for enchanting by Manacalon Master Smiths. These secrets were lost with the Cataclysm. Generally, a primed item will require a very rare additional ingredient to fulfill its potential. Okay. Finally, to craft an item, you need to know which ingredients to combine. These recipes can be learned by reading manuals or taught by masters. Solastian factions generally keep copies of recipes and sell them at good prices to their friends, but some can be found out in the Badlands as well. Once the recipes have been learned, all the party can use it. Fantastic. To start crafting, open up your character screen and click on the crafting tab. Simply select a recipe that is available to start. The progress bar will fill as you travel, and you will be notified when the operation is over. So you can launch another one if you want. Remember that if you cancel the crafting operation, the ingredients are lost. Understood. Not a fan of the text dump.
Hello. How may I help you?
What do you sell?
What do you sell here?
Mostly potions for heroic adventurers like yourselves. I also have recipes for customers who like to craft their own. And ingredients, too. Even rare flowers from the Badlands. Come back anytime. I'm almost always open.
Let's see what you got. Okay, so scrolls. So are we? Yeah, our party is sitting on 72 gold pieces. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Interesting. I think I can hear a tiny person again. We are going to go ahead and grab another save and pause here real quick. I will be back as soon as possible. I'm going to turn on some music this time, though. I'll be right back. I have returned. Okay. We are going to shrink me down just a little bit. Tiny rogue. Okay. Is that noise? That noise isn't. I went upstairs and checked, wandered around. The kids are all good. I think that's an in-game noise that I keep hearing. Okay, let's talk to you, Gorum.
Welcome to Gorim's Emporium.
Hello. Are you Gorum?
Are you Gorim?
That's me, the one and only.
I do like this. I like this. I'm going to be honest here. It's almost like, you know, party members taking turns to talk. It's not just one spokesman. So, like, I'm curious as if there'll be, like, diplomacy checks and stuff like that, depending on which character I decide to speak with. What do you sell?
What do you have to sell?
Everything you'll need for going out there into the Badlands. Food, ropes, torches, and of course armor and weapons. I also have some other stock like remedies and antitoxins. That can come in handy. Ever heard of deep spiders?
I've heard of face spiders, and they're a big problem. They're a big pain in the ass. Okay, can we see your wares? So I need to buy 4 food for sure. Keep an eye on weight here. Who's traveling light? Who's traveling light? Okay, Simon is traveling light. Yeah, we're gonna go with Simon. Lots of weapons here as well. Maybe we'll buy some additional bolts or something as well. Okay, so tabs here at the top. We got weapons. We have armor. Everybody's armor is pretty good. For starting gear, I'm fine with that. Healing stuff, wild potions are expensive. What's this? Healing remedy. Okay, it's cheaper. Food rations. We'll take 4. He doesn't need the shield. I'm not gonna do that because he can't cast if he has a shield. And I'm fine with him keeping the spear for now. So we're gonna pay 6 gold. That's fine. Conclude that. I would, however, if I can pick up another 1 gold for 20 bolts. Absolutely, we'll take a thing of bolts for him. Javelins. I don't want javelins on the... Oh, I have a longsword. I could pass a longsword over to him as well. Or pass the longsword to Astarium, but we're not gonna do that now. I gain some silver. Because he's gonna wind up using like a crossbow or something as well. There's no reason for trying to chuck javelins at people. I'm hoping that we'll find one. He's got a bow and he's already fired an arrow. We are going to grab another thing, probably 2 more things of arrows for Cywin so he can do ranged combat if I want him to. I'm happy with dual short swords for now. And he's using a longbow, so we're good there. Crafting. Poisoner's kit. We're going to close out here. I got to check and see who can craft what before we... No, not cast a spell. Let's go into inventory here for his proficiencies. What tools is he proficient in? He is proficient in herbalism. So, mortar, pestle, plants, chemicals. He can make antitoxin, alchemist fire, even acid or oil. That's good. That Valor can do that. Quinn can create spell scrolls, so cleric scrolls. That's fantastic. Cywin is able to make bow and arrows. He's also the party rogue. And then Astarion can do wizard scrolls and enchantment. Fantastic. I'm a party can do basically everything. I do want to see, is he carrying one of those rosary beads? Let's talk to her again.
Welcome to...
Yes. Welcome. Yep. Crafting. Oh, it's 105 gold for that. We're probably nowhere close to being able to enchant stuff, so that's fine. Proficiencies. I do like this. I'm a big fan of the layout that they have here. So it lays out all the proficiencies. This is a nice clean layout to be able for characters to just, to be like, okay, what can my character do? What are they good at? I do like this. Everything is set really well for each character. Easy to follow. Good tabs. So definitely like that. He is proficient with martial weapons. So for inventory, we are going to take the longsword. And I think we're going to go ahead and give that to Quinn. And instead of the spear, we'll have him use a sword. And then these arrows we can give to Cywin. And then can I double up on bolts? I can. Okay, good. And I'll wind up probably selling the spear. Okay. Who is carrying the extra food? I thought I purchased. Maybe Quinn is holding it. He's holding a lot of food. Okay. I think we're all set that way. He's probably not going to be in melee much, and if he is, I'll use Shocking Grasp. Okay. Full party. Let's go. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go now. Okay. That's fine too.
Deputies? A word, if you please.
So famous already. I love it. You were in there too. Are you a member of the council?
I'm Annie Bagmorder, quartermaster of the Scavengers Guild. We don't have a seat in there, but they all know exploring the Badlands without us would be a bad idea. That's why you should stop by our headquarters downtown. You'll need our services, I'm sure.
Is that compulsory?
No. But you'll find our services useful. Everyone does. Did Lord Karen not tell you?
No, he pretty much stuck to giving orders.
Oh, right. Anyway, we offer plenty of help and advice to beginners like you.
We are grown-ups, you know. Well, at least, most of us are.
Of course you are. Well, good luck.
At least she's not another lady or something.
Scavengers, huh? I never knew if they were legit or not.
I'd rather visit the temple, honestly. The Scavengers. They've seen so much already. The first explorers of the ancient empire. So what do you think? Should we check out their headquarters? It's not far, but I've had enough talking. Let's go kill some monsters.
If there's business to be done, we can't afford not to.
I like the party interaction, although some of it, you can be like, seem like a little cringy. Like that's a little aggressive for Valeric, considering the backgrounds and stuff I picked for him. Okay, near a merchant, you'll find a quick shopping interaction. This bypasses the discussion to instantly open merchant interface. You can still talk to the NPC merchant if needed. Oh, okay. Some quality of life stuff. Where is the Scavengers Guild? Is it you? Oh, that's just... Oh, I can click the map and move. I like that as well. Hello, Annie?
Ah, you came.
You piqued our curiosity. So, what exactly do you have to offer?
You don't know?
What help do you offer? Out with it.
What kind of help do you offer to people like us?
Simple. Now, people like you typically carry out missions for the Council. In the Marches, even in the Badlands. Sometimes far away, like Captain Merrin.
Who's Captain Merrin?
You really must be new. She's one of yours. Senior Deputy of the Council. Anyway, you trek out to some old ruin in the Badlands, kill a bunch of orcs. Well, you're still a bit green, so let's say goblins.
Ow! You're hurting our feelings.
Orcs will hurt much more than your feelings, believe me. And stop interrupting, it's rude. So let's say you find yourself with a whole load of rusty swords, leather armor, shields, too much for you to lug back here.
Oh, so we're puny as well as green. Thank you so much.
So instead, you brave heroes just clear the place of monsters and draw us a nice clean map. Then we take our carts and pick up every piece of junk. We bring it back, we sell it, and we split the profits with you. We move the stuff, you go off to kill more bad things. Everybody wins.
For a percentage, of course.
What? You could never carry it all anyway. Not in your little backpacks.
Oh no, my paladin is so, well, being a weenie about it. Do you sell healing potions?
Do you sell healing potions?
No, we don't. There's a shop for that.
Okay. I guess I will see you later then?
Well, thank you. I guess that's it for us.
Fine. Feel free to visit us any time. Or drop into any scavenger camp.
Are there others?
Anywhere we can settle. By the way, if you find Captain Henrik, tell him we're still interested.
In what?
In getting our people to Caer Lem. The outpost is perfect for us. Close to the Badlands, with plenty of space for our camp.
Right. We'll tell him if we find him.
That would be appreciated. The more you do for us, the more we do for you.
Oh, so this business relationship can get better?
And I hope it will, friend.
I guess we'll see you around then.
Sure. Good luck out there. And don't forget, in the Badlands, always keep your eyes open.
Okay, I'm not 100% sure how that works, but I guess it will whenever I come across it. Is this stealing or... We have an unfinished biography. Okay. Handwritten handbook apparently used to draft a biography. The project seemed to have been canceled after just a few lines. And Dragon's Den advertisement. Folded paper that looks like an advertisement, value of 25 gold. This has no value. Well, a blank book is always good for any mage. And then this sells, so Valeric has the highest charisma. I don't know if that matters in selling things. What's this? This chest is yours to use. No one can loot it. You can stash up to 50 items inside it. Many adventurers use this scavenger service to store some of their stuff. Okay. Well, there's nothing inside. And I don't really want to store anything at the moment. And this is try to pick the lock on this chest. We're going to save real quick. Oh, we failed. Can you try again? Do we bother saves coming? Let's try. We're gonna try once. We'll try once. If not, maybe I'll be able to like try after a long rest or something like that. But I am interested to see what's in there. But I think I saw the difficulty. I think it said like 20 something, which should be achievable. I mean, he's got the dexterity and the skill for it. So, hi Oracle, how are you? Hope you're having a good weekend. Tonight we are checking out some Solasta. Another isometric CRPG. I just did a little save scum action to see if we can pick this chest with our party ranger rogue. Doing alright. So far been a lazy weekend. That is perfectly fine. No, we failed. What did it say the difficulty was? I didn't... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's right here. DC 22. Nah, we'll just come back. We'll just come back to it. I wanna get into... I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time worrying about what's in the treasure chest. There is a ton of city to explore, maybe. New Empire Embassy. The dot is pointing... Where in the hell? Okay, that I don't like. I don't like that it does that. Like if I'm somewhere on the map and it's like, and then I stop being on the map. I am doing pretty good. I am doing good. Oh, this just leaves. You're about to leave the current area. Yes, I am ready for adventure. Been a lot of talk, a lot of stuff. I do enjoy the intro so far. The intro has been pretty good. System's pretty clean, pretty good. This is a world map. We got a world map travel. Okay. So far, very much enjoying the game. Very much enjoying the game. Voice acting, it's okay. It's okay. Story, not holistically sure what all we're after yet, but I'm sure that'll unfold as we play. Use the arrow keys to explore the map. Click on the destination you plan to travel. Your party will take some time to get there. While en route, adventurers can gather food by foraging or hunting. That's awesome. We have a ranger. They can also find crafting ingredients and encounter travelers, remarkable locations, and even monsters. A slow pace lets you move cautiously, trying to remain hidden from monsters. A normal pace is faster but riskier, and a fast pace is the quickest of all but can be dangerous. Rangers will be very useful while in their preferred terrain. You will find more food and are less likely to be surprised by monsters. I like this. You can set up travel so you don't need to micromanage your party. Whenever someone can level up, a long rest can be started immediately without finishing the day's travel. When a crafting task is complete, you can set up a new one without losing time. You can open the post-rest window. So interrupt when a character can level up, interrupt when a long rest has been completed, or interrupt when something's been crafted. Okay. And that's in my travel settings. Okay. Understood. Wow. Let's just take a gander of the map here real quick. Got a lot of mountainous terrain, a whole mess of mountains. Oh, I can back it up here. Wow. Pretty cool. It's going to be site-based, I'm assuming. They're not going to actually have me walk all the way there. So, okay, so we are headed to Caerleum Outpost. So we are going to travel there. We're going to prepare to travel. Travel settings. We are going to interrupt when there's been a long rest and when something's been crafted. So before we do that, how do I bring up there? Do I have characters that can craft anything while we get started? So he can't do anything with scrolls at the moment. Let me check his inventory and see if there's... Crafting manual for a scroll of magic missile. Okay, close that then, I suppose. Yes, we're gonna go here and custom. I think we're just gonna go to normal pace. It's 3 days, 2 long rests. Start traveling. Yeah, not a bad map. Not a bad map. Very fun so far. It's a bit slower of a start compared to like Baldur's Gate 3, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. There's a lot to learn about and stuff like that. Baldur's Gate, I feel, would be swamped if you spent like the first 2 hours of play learning about Faerun, learning about Toril, learning about, mind flayers and Nautiloid and all that stuff. And so there's that difference of, BG3 throws you right into the adventure. And this kind of has that more of a slow burn to it. So I don't think it's a newer game. I mean, it's new for me. It's on Game Pass. I have Game Pass for PC, so I had looked at it before. I was in Wolfheart's Wolfheart FPS in his Discord. There was a tab for it, and I was looking through that a little bit because you know me when it comes to CRPGs and just RPGs in general. And I was like, I'm gonna look some stuff up on this, and found it on Game Pass and was like, I gotta check this out. Okay, travel routine. Your heroes normally plan their travels so that they're always fit and ready for anything. This routine requires them to travel no more than 8 hours a day and leaves enough time to eat, sleep, and other activities such as crafting, talking, playing games, playing an instrument, and praying. Okay, because this is Valeric works on martial arts training exercises. Okay. Sometimes the normal routine will be interrupted and your heroes will need to travel while they should be resting. This will add fatigue and may lead to exhaustion. Adventurers know how to push themselves temporarily and then return to their normal routine, limiting camping activities to get more rest so that fatigue is reduced. Okay, so fatigue is down there. Understood. I'm just reading all this travel journal stuff here. Quinn finds bird nest, gathers some eggs. We got 3 food rations from that. Valeric started a heated political discussion about the principality. And Quinn did some squats. We are under attack by bandits. A group of hostile creatures has managed to surprise you. Shit. Okay, fight. Fight time. Oh, alright. We've already done a little bit of combat with the tutorial stuff, but I feel like that was a little more weighted in my favor. And we are playing on the authentic difficulty, the hopefully closest to core rule set. So, alright, let's... Okay, surprise. You've been surprised while camping. You must fight off the attackers before you can leave. Having been surprised, you cannot take any action during the first turn of battle. Makes sense, unless, of course, you have a character that can. I do not. Don't hold back your spells or powers. You will finish your long rest after the battle, so put all your strength into this fight for survival. Understood? Readying an action. This lets your character wait for a specific condition to be met so that they can interrupt other characters' turns to perform a readied action. In Crown of the Magister, you can ready an attack depending on your character and their equipment and abilities. You can move, use bonus actions, use ready in action. Okay, I understand all of these things. Shortcuts, you can use shortcuts to switch your equipment. You have 3 weapon configuration shortcuts. That's awesome. Last shortcut is your light. You can use the 3rd configuration that includes a torch or other light source. If you have the light cantrip or spell, the light button can be cast immediately. Okay. Weapon shortcuts, you can change those. I understand. Let's fight. Well, they were kind of a bad ambush on their part. They're pretty spread out.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Ow. Okay, Valeric. Cast a spell. Increases your allies' saving throws and attack rolls for a limited time. We are going to... Power abilities do we have with him? Abort. Power. Divine Sense. Lay on Hands. Neutralize and Cure Disease. Okay, that's awesome. Cast a spell. I think that we are going to lead with Bless on Valeric himself, Quinn, and then Simon. And that will end his turn. Alright, Quinn. I'm going to have him move up one. I like the grid and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. We can cast a spell. He's got resistance, light, guidance, sacred flame. And the damage is 1d8. I think we're going to go ahead and Sacred Flame this nerd.
Evo, Malmis!
And then we are going to cast Shield of Faith on Cywin.
Abio, Clipae!
And in turn. Okay, our party mage is... Nope, that's not what I want to do. These are bonus action spells. So regular spells. We are all elven, so sleep spell.
Arcana, Encho, Malmis.
Okay, we got one of them asleep. And Sparkle doesn't do anything but light objects. So that'll be his turn. We do have another guy coming in, though. Another enemy on his way in. Alright. Cywin is in a bad spot. So... we want to cast a bonus action spell. This nerd.
Natura, Divo, Malmis.
Get him Hunter's Marked so he takes additional damage. And then we are going to stab him. We are going to critically miss him. It's not looking good so far. Oh my gosh, that one has a great sword. Everybody wants a piece of my ranger. Alright, Valric, I am going to need you to put a hurting on this nerd. Absolutely smite.
Well struck.
Alright. We are going to flank and strike this nerd.
Another victory! This is destiny.
I'll sell down. It's one bandit. And then we will use Healing Word on Silent.
Evo, Jure.
Fantastic. And we're going to move adjacent. Okay, cast a spell. We are going to Shocking Grasp this nerd.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Stop that!
Did I cast it on the wrong person? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that scimitar. We are going to casting 100's mark spell will make you lose concentrate. Oh no, wait, who's marked? He is. This guy's marked. Yes, he is marked. So we're just gonna go ahead and attack.
Die.
Perfect. And then target, we should be able to reapply to this bandit. Absolutely fantastic. Now I can hear little kids crying upstairs. Ouch.
I'm getting the measure of this.
We are going to use Sacred Flame.
Evo, Malmis.
Now, since he is a Sun Cleric, they have disadvantage versus that spell. And then, yep, I can hear little person. Apologies again, everybody. I will be right back. All right. That was a much quicker be right back. Daughter accidentally rolled over on her TV remote and turned her show off. Okay.
Courage.
Wait, what? No, not what I wanted him to do. That's okay. We have stepped out of range, so Firebolt.
Evo, Malmis.
How about that? How about that? All right. We should be able to mark this nerd. Hunter's Mark is so good. And then move over.
Yeah! You'll surely prevail.
And everybody's dead. Maybe. Okay. Finishing your long rest. After a night attack, you can safely go back to sleep and complete your long rest. To do so, simply click on the campfire. All your characters will receive the benefits of the long rest as normal. A cleric of the Oblivion domain with peaceful rest will not be surprised in the future. This time was for the purpose of explaining the rule. Understood. Victory. What music was that? That is music from Lord of the Rings online. Oh, holy goodness. Okay, so we have some gold, another angry flower, some silver, rations. Oh my goodness, we have another great sword, nice a crossbow, scimitars for sure. We're taking all of the food. Definitely gonna take. Okay, real quick, just loot it all. I'll dump stuff on the ground that I don't want. Okay, to start with, 2 scimitars right off the rip. Fantastic. Give 2 scimitars to Cywin because scimitars are both light and finesse weapons. Thank you, Dritz. Absolutely fantastic. Bonus to hit is great with both of them. Yeah, that's I like a lot of their music from the Lord of the Rings online. I don't proficiencies. He's not proficient. He's proficient with long short sword. We will be giving the one of the short swords to Astarion. Yeah, I'm happy with that. He cannot, however, use an offhand because I want him to use magic. The greatsword is a martial weapon. I don't know if I want to, because proficiencies. My cleric is proficient with martial weapons. So I could, and he is definitely more strength than dex based, so we could have him using a greatsword as well. I do not, however, need the spear anymore. So we're going to go with that. Chainmail is heavy armor. This is just leather. Okay, so we don't need any of the leather armor. No one else will benefit from using a scimitar. I would, however, like for... What does this mean? Oh, no ammunition. That's fine. We have a second thing of bolts on purpose. So now he also has a ranged option. He has a ranged option. Perfect. If they're forced to use a light source, I'm going to have him use a torch in one hand. And that, wait. If he switches to this, can he use the longsword? Because he automatically switches to... Is it because his primary is a one-hander? Or a two, and his is a two-hander? That's interesting. Okay, that's fine. Nobody else can use the chainmail. I'm pretty sure he's not proficient with heavy armor. He's only proficient with medium. So we won't be using that. That can just go back on the ground, and that weighs a ton. And I don't think anybody else needs a ranged weapon because Istarion is a mage. He is a ranged weapon. And Cywin has a bow. So, we're going to throw the rest of the crossbows on the ground. And I guess that'll do. Keeps everybody underweight. And then it was just like, go ahead and click on the... Because this is just a battlefield. I don't think this is actually a place for me to explore. Except for there was a little porch thing up there. And I am curious. I want to see this work. Proceed.
Arcana, Encho, Sio.
Fun. Okay, back to bed, team. No, do not leave the area and proceed. I can already see a dumb thing occurring. Put your damn sword back on. Okay, now team. Yes. Absolutely. Okay, travel journal has been interrupted because we just finished a long rest. Everybody's full up. We don't need to prepare any spells. Everybody seems pretty good with that. We're going to go ahead and close and resume our journey. And can I just stop it whenever I want to? I can. I can. Fantastic. Nobody can craft anything right now? Ah, he can. He has projectile parts. We're just going to hang on to it, I think, for now, just in case, depending on what the situation needs. All right, go ahead and resume travel. Interrupting travel, I just learned about that on my own. Party stopping for another rest. We're still good there. And we will resume our travels. All right, Kerlem. Oh, that looks promising. Place about to be crawling with bad guys, which is a good thing because I want experience. I want some story. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the game so far. This is kind of have like a Divinity meets Pillars of Eternity 2 kind of vibe to it. Although I do have to admit that the voice acting and stuff from Pillars of Eternity 2 from Deadfire is top notch. And this seems to be kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I feel like some of the characters talk just to talk, not necessarily because they should be. Says the streamer who can't shut up.
So that's Kerlem.
We're almost there. It's just up the hill.
It's a little too quiet, don't you think? We're in the marches, so quiet can't be trusted. True. Let's keep our eyes open.
Okay. Now, if I do cautious, is that the whole team?
What's that smell?
I have no idea what that smell is. I can tell you, though, that... Oh, we got some Pause. Switch to the crossbow. Switch to the crossbow. Switch to the longbow. I would like for you to shoot him. I would like for you to shoot him. I would like for you to shoot him as well. And then you can cast a spell on that one. And go. Shouldn't my team like take surprise? Walls, barricades, and other stuff. Okay. Or utility slot. Okay, I understand that. Difficulty, you can adjust it on the fly. No, I'm good. Oh, man. Simon, set that nerd down. Get some cover by the wall. And then we will cast a bonus action in case... Hunter's Mark is so good. And he's still in stealth? That's awesome. These guys are like, what the fuck is going on? I want you to cast Firebolt on that one. Can you hit him from here? Sure can. Also like the dice rolls. And then also get to cover. I think my party is still hidden. Or they're... I just got surprised. I keep hitting spacebar to end a turn. I want... Quinn, I want you to move up. You're a frontliner. And then I want you to shoot that nerd with advantage. Boom. Nicely done. Where are the other ones? Oh, they're surprised. They have no idea where we're at. Go ahead and move up. I love it so far. I like the dice rolls and stuff. I liked how it zoomed in there on Astarion as he cast Firebolt. I like that kind of stuff. We're gonna go ahead. Can you ready an action? Ready a ranged attack. Go ahead and move to here. He just hopped over the wall. We're like team stealthy here. Also ready in action, a ranged attack. Are these guys coming in, or maybe I might have to get somebody. I might have to get somebody to like unstealth so that they come down here to pick a fight. But as of right now, I'm having fun not. Hello, Lily. How are you doing? This game is a lot of fun. Not perfect, but combat especially is superb. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying the combat. I have had some minor grievances when it comes to like some of the voice acting, as well as it's difficult to make characters that aren't just absolutely hideous. I would also like for you to ready an action to cantrip. You're gonna switch to your sword and then unhide, unstealth, and let's see if we can draw some bad guys to us here. But I will have you ready a melee attack.
Sorry.
Absolutely fantastic. He bopped down. Those guys entered within range, and the team just murdered them. Okay, I like that. Definitely like that. Again, ready a ranged attack. Also ready a ranged attack.
You'll need to do better than that.
Oh, Valak missed. No match for my ranger, though.
Curses. My
I'm gonna have to say that that worked out super good. So, short rests are a useful way to recover while exploring a dungeon. You can do so whenever you are far enough away from all enemies, though this may be impossible in very hostile location. The party must all be together. You must gather your party before resting. Short rest is a period of downtime, which is typically an hour, in which characters do nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds. After a short rest, characters can spend hit dice to recover hit points. Heroes have 1 hit dice per character level, same as 5e. Once they are spent, they need to take a long rest to get them back. They can spend all or part of their hit dice after a short rest. Other abilities may be recovered by taking a short rest according to the character class and level, such as the action surge of the fighter. I don't have a fighter, but that's understood.
Where did those goblins come from?
Up the hill,
Some
nerd.
hole in the mountain, I guess.
Okay, we have some copper. I don't think we really need a torch, but we're going to take it anyway because we have a party primarily consisting of elven characters. Short bow. We're going to leave a lot of the torches. Our ranger is already dual wielding scimitars. So that's good. More food. Who can get to this? Drax spotted. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Good stuff. Go ahead and take the crossbow bolt. You fired a bolt. Then we're going to leave the... torches and other things. Okay, now do I need to like grab my ranger to check the tracks or footprints? Probably goblins. They look quite fresh. So probably goblins in that direction. We are going to full party stealth, even though not everybody is awesome at it. And that was such a superb encounter. We're going to grab a save here real quick. I'm curious about like hazards and stuff like that, because I know that hazards and stuff like that, like ground fire and that kind of garbage, is a big thing for like Divinity. So we're just gonna take the ranger and go in. I'm gonna take Simon, our mostly ranger rogue. No traps spotted. And we've got a Morning Star. Gonna do piercing damage. Not super concerned. My party is about to be just overthrown with food. So we've got Gallivan Amaranth. A beautiful flower that is very popular in Gallivan. Okay, we'll give that. Well, we'll just pick it up for now. I don't think we're gonna need a Morning Star, so we'll just leave that there. We're gonna take the Ranger up here. We're gonna take Silent up here. See if we can get a little peek-see on the inner fort. Open my map. Oh, is this like to fast travel here, or is it gonna transition? We're gonna head back and follow the tracks. We're gonna head back and follow the tracks. Everybody go ahead and unstealth. Unstealth. Valoric, switch over to your sword. Combine with Cywin using the bow. Lily, I hope you have a great night. I hope you get some good sleep. I hope your weekend is awesome. Thank you so much for stopping in and hanging out. Oracle, you as well. I will hit you up to do some gaming at some point, hopefully soon. I want to get back into our Diablo Let's Play, but thank you guys for coming and hanging out. And I am very much enjoying the game. Very much enjoying the game so far. I don't know if I want to have my characters jump down here. We're going to own it. We're going to go. Layer of filth. Oh, I was like, why can my characters not see anything?
Damn, it stinks.
We should be cautious from now
on. Okay. Whole party is like, use stealth. No. You're not stealthy. Stop that. I just wanted you to put on ranged weapon. I do like that the fog of war, or the map itself seems to like or the area. Although, you know, very much agree with Wolf. I'm not a fan of termite mound mapping. But I do like the fog of war in an area. This looks like... Are we about to get trapped? Falling hazards. As you explore, you may come across hanging cages, stalactites, other hazards ready to fall on your enemies or on you. Target these with arrows or attacks. Okay, I understand. Get my team away from that. Oh, we have a goblin skirmisher. Simon, I want you to shoot that nerd. Thank you. And then I want you to stealth up here into some cover. And then target. Is there another one within sight? It's pretty far off. Nope, we'll just intern. These guys are like, what is going on? Alright, Valeric. I want you to move up to here. He may get spotted, but I do want him to switch over to his sword, and I would like for him to ready a melee attack in case somebody moves up. Take cover over here. I like the tactical combat stuff. I would like for you to ready a cantrip attack.
I don't believe it.
Surprise, nerd. No, we're gonna let that pass. We're just gonna let the sword do its work. All right. Go ahead and move over to here. And then you're going to cast a spell. And since he is a sun cleric, save at disadvantage, nerd. And then end your turn. Oh, I did not realize you could climb on top of things. Target this nerd. And then arrow.
You'll die like the rest.
Switch to the crossbow. Ready a ranged attack.
I know.
What's the plan here, buddy?
Arcana Evo Malmis.
I really enjoy the combat system in this game. Very, very satisfying. Go ahead and take the bolt. Very satisfying indeed. I'm gonna want my party to be able to get up here and get that stuff.
I underestimated you. My apologies.
We've got some silver, short bow, and another thing of food. Boy, they just passing out food. Um, 20 arrows. We're going to give those to Cywin. We have a scroll of sleep that is going to the wizard, Astarion. We have a notebook page. Page from a torn notebook. We'll just have, well, Valeric pick it up. Moss, I want to say, yes, he is the one that is proficient in herbalism. So we're going to give him that. Also going to give him this. And then we have a primed dagger, which means it can be enchanted. Enchanted by the Manacalm Master Smith, this weapon is made of a magical alloy. It only needs a catalyst to unlock its potential. Go ahead and give that to him as well. He doesn't have the rosary for it, but Oops, I didn't mean to do that again. Wanted to check crafting. Herbalism kit. Is he not carrying an herbalism kit? He is carrying one. I don't know what he can make with it though. Maybe I need to find some recipes before he's able to actually do something with it. All right. Whole party head down. Swap over to Cywin. Take the arrow. Food. We may be done picking up food as well. All right, whole team. We're gonna go ahead and grab another save here. Might as well get this out of the way. Save 2. The combat is very, very enjoyable. That's the first big praise to the game for, first impressions. Combat, very, very fun. Let's get the party up here so I can loot this. Actually, I want the whole team to go. Go ahead and unstealth, guys. If we get jumped in this process, we'll deal with that. We will have the high ground, Anakin, so it's not that big of a deal. Get everybody up here. And then let's loot this here. Now, why does that have... Can be used as a component for certain spells. Fantastic. Give that to Astarion. Potion of healing. We'll let him hang on to it for now. My team is just chocked to the brim with food. We are just our boys are not hungry. We just need some recipes. Let's get our hands on some recipes. That's a dumb spot to stand. Don't stand there. I'm also noticing that there's little, almost like little sundials or little circles beside them to go how lit of an area they are currently standing in. So that is also interesting. Okay, so it's just this tiny little area. Good for a fight. So we know where the
undignified but necessary.
We know where the goblins came from. I can also do this. Let's do this. I know we're a little far in for me to be adjusting where the camera is. But that way I'm not covering any of the stuff. I do apologize that I didn't do that earlier. So, that's all stuff we've already looted. I guess we're up and in. Alright, let's go ahead and use caution. Oh.
I have a bad feeling about this.
There's no one here. Not even corpses.
Look! That tower, that's insane. Amazing! Classic Tiamarian architecture. I read about that, you know. It just ended up here after the cataclysm. Incredible. Anyway, we have a mission. Let's check the fortifications.
Okay. Okay. I suppose either direction is fine. We're going to go ahead and move the whole party in here. Then I'm going to use my ranger to just climb right up there. Definitely thought that's definitely cool. All right, and we're in. All right, more arrows. He is pretty set on arrows. That's good. We have just a regular shield that I don't need. A diamond that can be used for a component. We're going to go ahead and give that to him as well. And then we'll pick that up. I don't need the shield. I'm going to have you go ahead and climb. Go ahead and climb back down, buddy. Or jump. Okay, we got a treasure chest there. Let's see what our ranger can do here. How's he gonna path his way up there? I'm impressed. Alright, it is locked. We are going to save because when it comes to being out in the field, I will save scum to get into treasure chests. But it's not necessary. We have got a regular dagger. And another flower. I'll just hang on to that with him for now. We'll give the dagger to the mage. I'm going to see what he does. Like, will he go all the way back around? Very cool. So it looks like we got a pathway here and a pathway up and around. I think we're going to take the pathway up here. I think that if someone were so inclined to build like a whole stealth party, I think you'd be able to do some serious damage. Well, I think we only really have one character that's going to be able to manage that, and that would be Simon. So I don't think we're gonna trying to be walking through the fire here. Because I'm pretty sure my mage is not capable of those jumps. So we're going to go ahead and backtrack. And see about going through this area.
There's definitely been fighting here. Why did we take this job again? Oh yes, these lovely council badges.
This is no time for jokes.
Right. Whoever did this could still be around, and we don't want them hearing us. We should look for survivors. 50 people can't just vanish. What the heck was that? Someone's hiding inside the tower.
It's a trap. The goblins killed everyone and now it's our turn.
Or they're the survivors, and they're being cautious. We need to get up to that door. If they slaughtered the garrison, they'll pay.
Back off! No closer!
Who's there?
We're not letting you in!
And we're not coming out!
Is Captain Henrik there? We need to talk to him.
Don't you dare speak his name, you filthy bastard!
Don't talk to them!
They'll cast a spell on you! Don't touch me!
Lost their minds, the lot of them. Let's get to the door. Maybe if they can see us up close, we can show them our council badges.
Okay. So that's where we're trying to go. What is this? Please let me zoom in. Open, close this door. I'm just curious. This doesn't look like something I can open or close.
What's this? I believe this was called a minor imperial gate. At its height, the Manakalan Empire had countless gates like this to magically travel throughout the empire.
I don't suppose it still works.
Some say there are still functioning gates. And this plaque? Any value? Maybe. The Tower of Knowledge? Why not?
Lore Master. That's why. I know they want me to get to the gate or get up there to talk to those people, but is there... Camera angle can be a little wonky, but okay, that's where I got that. This wraps all the way out and around. I'm gonna click here, and oh, okay. I just wanted to see what they would do, if they would do anything. Okay, I don't think we need to be cautious anymore. We're gonna go ahead and
Stop! The trap!
We're gonna mess around with some traps. We're gonna back the team off because I don't know what the trap does. And because I don't know what the trap does, we're gonna save and see if he can get rid of it. Okay. Oh. There are horrid bat things. Okay, Brimstone Viper, mark that thing. And then put an arrow in it. Well done. And then hop down here and get some cover. Maybe we got out of stealth too soon. I need to start casting mage armor.
Arcana Abio.
Clippei.
And we're going to intern. All these things just came crawling out the woodwork. And boy, they got some movement on them. Nope, not my mage. I do like their movement. How they're able to just zip all over the place. Okay, Valeric is currently carrying the crossbow. Stop that. Swap to sword. And miss. We're going to go ahead and cast a spell. We're going to Shield of Faith.
Einar,
So.
Abio, Clippei.
And intern. I want you to swap over to your sword as well. Take a crack at the same one.
You were doomed.
Good stuff. Belly up. And nobody needs healed. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and climb back up here. Seems to be a pretty good spot. We're going to retarget this guy. And then arrow.
Next time.
And then switch to sword. I don't think he can hit it. No, he can't. Alright, we're going to cast a spell. This does not miss. So one. He can't hit either of those. 2, 3.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Death claims you.
And move up so he can see any other baddies.
Damn.
Not doing very good, Valric. Cleric's making you look bad. That one's kind of hard to target.
Bravo! Victory is yours!
Thanks. No. I think this is the one that is, yeah, that's the one that's marked. It's right up there. Hunter's mark. Okay. Go ahead and take a step forward. We're gonna firebolt.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Stop that!
Why did I yell at him for missing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Nope, just swap the crossbow. Move up here. We're gonna put a bolt in that nerd.
Perfect.
Oh, they're just like cheering each other on and stuff. Okay, move all the way up so that he can move up and do the same. Or miss. He could also miss terribly. Fine too.
Well done.
All right, Valeric, go ahead and go over here and loot. We've got a lot of weird stuff. We're just going to take all of the weird stuff. Because I don't know what's good. I don't know what's bad. I don't know what what to take, what not to take. Other than we're gonna take these. You can take the bolt. Just go ahead and pick it all up. Go ahead and pick it all up. And then I want to... Does he have like the poison condition or anything like that? No? Okay, we are going to cast a spell. We're going to go ahead and use Healing Word.
Arun Evo Jure.
You're a valued comrade.
I think so. Okay, let's get... All right. Whole team come over to here.
No!
And everybody make the jumps. I'm a wizard. Gargle. Camera elevation, pre-camera. Usually follows the ground elevation, navigating overlap. Yeah. I already.
Wait, I'm seeing a trap.
Okay, everybody move up. Do that. He butchered the last one, but we won the fight. So...
Damn it!
Really shit in the bed here, Simon, when it comes to getting rid of traps. But... what's the difficulty? Against difficulty 10? Boy, he butchered those. I rolled a 1 and then a 2. Good news is I think the entire party can make the jumps anyway. I don't know about Astarion making the jumps.
They're here!
You damn Sorax.
Sorax?
Did they say Sorax?
You can't be serious. Sorax are a legend for scaring children.
You bastards took the captain, but you won't take us!
Don't talk to them!
Okay, so this is cool. So Valric can try to persuade them with a 70% chance, but also, like, I don't think Quinn should yell at them to be reasonable. He did have an insight succeed, though. We're gonna let Valric try the charisma, the persuasion. We're council deputies.
We're deputies of the council, sent by Protector Lyra Keen.
Oh, no.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Princess Kaiwad. Get lost.
Open the damn door. There are only 4 of them.
No! I said no!
Is it gonna be a fight?
Thank you for letting us in.
Don't thank me.
Are you the officer?
Are you in charge here?
Lieutenant Beryl Stonebeard. Second in command. After Captain Henrik.
and you thought we were Sorax.
So you really believe you were attacked by Sorax?
Man-sized lizards who speak? Oh yeah, they're real.
But we found no corpses, nothing.
We know. They took all the bodies. Ours and theirs. So no one can prove they exist.
That's garbage. It's hard to believe. That's awkward. We're gonna go with it's hard to believe.
You realize, of course, how improbable that sounds.
You won't laugh when they come back.
We got here without trouble.
Then they let you in. And now you're trapped with us.
Why would they do that?
How should I know? They're Sorax.
Can we talk to the others?
Might we have a little chat with your comrades in arms?
As long as you don't try anything clever. We're good.
All right. Well, this has been pretty fun. The mechanics are good. The combat is amazing. Everybody who popped in and said that the combat was really good and that the combat system is really good. So far, the weakest points appear to be the story and the voice acting, as well as the music didn't really hit. Like the soundtrack, I didn't really feel, like, man, this soundtrack is really good. Like, nothing like, playing Bloodborne or anything like that. So that's not, that's not top notch. I would probably say that if, if you really like, the Dungeons and Dragons 5e combat system, and, you really like that, probably worth a shot. It's on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, I'm not sure the price of it through Steam, but first impressions, I think that if I were to had a gun to my head and I had to rate it, I would say this is definitely above average, just from an initial impression. I'm hooked. I'm gonna be playing it. I'm pretty sure it is multiplayer as well. So that's something to look forward to. But if I had to give it a 1 out of 10 rating, I would probably say at the moment, just because I'm looking forward to potential, I would say 7 or 8, a 7 or 8 as far as, CRPGs go, or isometric RPGs. And I think that 8 is leaning in towards me being positive, me being hopeful that, there's going to be more good stuff in store. The combat system is phenomenal, being able to ready an action, whether it be a spell, whether it be archery, or a melee attack, when I was able to hide behind the barrel and then or the crate, and then when the goblin got in range, my paladin was able to put him to the sword. And then that first initial encounter with the game, or with combat with the goblins, it was just a stealth, sniper, turkey shoot. So the combat system, I think, is its strongest suit so far. But as I get further into the game, maybe the story will pick up. So that's why I'm leaning more towards a 7 and an 8, just because I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic. But definitely appreciate everybody who stopped in tonight to chat me up, check out the game with me. Owl, Oracle, Lily, appreciate you guys popping in and talking to me while I was messing around tonight. If you're watching this later and want to see more, leave comment down below. And maybe we'll do a couple streams of this added into the streaming repertoire. So as always, thank you for being here, and I will catch you guys next time with something. So goodbye and have a great weekend.
Thank you.